Want to change your life in less than 4 months? Visit patreon.com/patry12.
Allegedly. This fact will blow your mind, but did you know that tattoos were originally intended to be used as a form of idolatry? Thousands of years ago, people would get tattoos of their idols. You know, Caesar Borgia, Baphomet, or this fat and ugly Buddha that is addicted to Panda Express, and most people don't even know this, and I found this information in this ancient book, the Holy Bible. Don't believe it? Search up Leviticus chapter 19 verse 20 and read it for yourself. And you think the Holy Bible is fake? Let me quotation marks predict the future. Since a lot of people care about Gaza, the Holy Bible says it will be completely destroyed and no one will live there. Now wait for it to happen. That's if it hasn't happened already before this video is online. And since I was talking about tattoos, let me tell you, don't get them. And why? There's plenty of content doing this, and you will be judged. And these are two most common things people that are tied up will have to go through. If you're tied up and pull up to my dad asking for a loan, he will air roast you until you're crispy, and he will tell you, yo, you look like my son's Patrick's comic books, and to look like that you had to pay thousands of dollars, and now you want me to give you my hard-earned feria? Get out of my house and work so you can go get another volume of cartoons on your back, so I can read it while I take a dump on and in my Louis V toilet. I'm serious though, I have scheduled on my Chanel iPhone 17 Plus Pro 6G to take a big one around 11:55 p.m., 5 minutes before the strongest hours of witchcraft begin, so you know when to pull up. And also, if you're tied up and you want a job, there's a very high chance you won't get hired due to your tattoos. Heck, I applied for multiple jobs for multiple years and I got rejected all of the times I tried getting a job back then. And I didn't have a single tattoo on me. And nowadays people get tattoos on their face, and yes, you could get a job even with face tattoos, because I did see one guy working at a discount store once with face tattoos. But that was just once in my whole life, so yeah, you probably won't get a job if you want a normal job. And honestly, most people that get tattoos regret it later on their lives. Like, man, I remember a time when I was in love and I wanted to get a giant tattoo on the top of my back of this chick's name, and eventually I ended up hating that individual after a couple of months after we met, because she gaslighted a lot. And of course I forgave her a really long time ago. But man, just imagine carrying the name of an ex everywhere you go and on your flesh for your whole life. Heck no. Not only that, but some of these tattoos can come to life. For example, some people that get a tattoo of La Santa Muerte or of a skull on them have actually passed away, even though you may not believe it, but it's true. And people get that tattoo of a skull to say that they are a new person and stuff like that. And you may have this tattoo on you and you might say nothing happened to me, and that's because the God of gods has had mercy and grace on you. And who knows, maybe you'll become one of his servants if you aren't one already. Maybe someone huge for his kingdom, only the God of gods knows, and that's why you're still alive. And this tattoo stuff is real, because certain shapes and certain symbols cause certain entities. It's like cell phone numbers. Numbers are shapes too, to be honest. And if someone gives you their phone number, you can dial it and call them, and it's the same thing. Why do you think that people that serve the enemy grab an idol, draw a cross or a pentagram or any satanic shape, you name it? Because when they do that, they're calling a certain entity, and that certain entity will come to those individuals. And a lot of people that are Christians want to get tattoos to represent their faith, but just don't do it. Like I said before, it's a sin, and if you want to let people know you're a Christian, let them know by your actions of kindness, by your persona. And if you have tattoos and this got you scared, don't be scared. Just try removing them if you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, pray and ask the God of God so the tattoos don't affect you, and ask him for forgiveness. And just don't get more tattoos. Do you want to know the real reason why that famous guy on the thumbnail got so many tattoos? Click this video on the end screen.